open the zoning board of appeals meeting.
All in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There's the television. Pick up case number,
Motion to open cases number 4335 and 4336.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We have a correspondence. This is on case 4335 and 4336. I guess good morning, but good morning. My client would like to withdraw both his applications without prejudice for 302 School Street. Without prejudice.
That's from Lieutenant Howard. Motion dismiss cases number 4335 and 4336 without prejudice.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
40% of the agenda.
Motion to open case number 4339.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Are you?
It's us, yes.
Come on up, take a seat.
Public hearing will be held in Town Hall Conference Room D1301, 3rd floor, 10 Pearl Street, November 6, 2025, at 7:38 p.m. for the petition of Brian McNeil Jr., case number 4339 for a special permit under the Town of Stoughton zoning bylaw of November 18, 2015, as amended. Use regulations, section 30, table of use regulations, yep. Accessory uses, item number 15, the raising and keeping of livestock, horses and poultry as an accessory use, etc. In order to raise 2 goats as domestic pets located at 79 Hillwood Avenue, further identified in Assessors Map 16, Lot 219, and RC zone in said Stoughton. Any person desiring to receive further notice concerning this petition is provided by the general rules of the zoning board of appeal. Should file a written request containing his or her name and address with the board. Petitioner or his representative or any other person desiring to be heard in this matter should appear at time and place designated. Sherman F. Shannon was in the Patriot Ledger October 22nd, 25, and October 29th, 25. Okay.
Motion to waive the reading of the abutters and to take the answers to question 8 as written.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. McNeil,
Yes, sir.
would you like to explain what you would like to do?
I just want to keep my goats and love them and just take care of them like I always have.
I take it you've had them for a while.
For 4 years, I believe.
The Board of Health or anybody out there to look and
Well,
Just
Matt was
you,
out there.
just the town, yeah, just you guys, just the
Matt
school.
Reposa was out there.
I have nothing from them, so. Questions? Jeff?
Just kind of looking at the pictures here, I'm only guessing what some of the stuff is. Could you kind of tell me a little bit about how you care for the goats and what kind of precautions you take to limit unfavorable conditions?
So, the way we have it set up is there is a 10 by 20 cage, and inside that 10 by 20 cage is like a 4 by 8, a 5 by 8, like mini shed, and then around all that is a carport. And in the winter, this time of year, I just winterized it. I'll wrap the inside cage, and I also wrap the carport that's still covering them. I'll wrap that again, because the wind is brutal off the pond. And, but that's it. But as far as when the weather's nice, we have it set up so they can walk out of the kennel, and they're leashed up, and they can go in and out as they want, being leashed. And yeah, they live a pretty bougie life for some goats.
Did it kind of graze your yard? And
Yeah, graze the yard. They love this time of year because of all the dead leaves. But no, they're pretty bougie. They like their hay and their pellets.
What can you tell me about these?
Those are the containers. So the lower one that's where we keep their pellets. There's a mineral we use for the ammonia, the urine smell, and then there's also wood chips in there that we use for their bedding inside of that little shed that's in there.
They're in sealed containers inside of that.
Yes, like those what are they called, Giga,
All right.
and then the taller one is where we store the hay.
How do you dispose of, used hay with animal waste?
The bedding inside, because it's really just sawdust, we have a compost pile we put it in. But as far as like the outside area, in the inside the cage, but outside the house, we clean that as we go. But for the most part, a few times and more than a few times a year. But
When we do a deep clean
A
of
deep-
like
yeah,
down
deep
to the
clean.
ground,
my neighbor brings in his trailer, and we load up his trailer, and then he takes it to his other property.
Okay. So your neighbor was part of that. All right. That's all the questions I can think of for right now. If anyone else wants to add anything?
This other property is not the pond, right?
Hmm?
This other property is not.
No, it's out in it's
Oh,
out in
never.
out in Western Mass, I believe.
I don't have any questions.
I agree.
So, the Board of Health agent under the bylaw needs to provide approval, so would you have a problem if we asked him to visit it as a condition?
not at all.
Okay. And is the pen like covered with, so that it's completely enclosed and not accessible by any predators, or is it just the tarp that's over?
No, so they have the little shed inside that I lock them in at night because the coyotes and fisher cats, and then around the shed is a 10 by 20 by 6 foot tall fence, and then I know it's overkill, but I padlock it anyways. But then over all that is a carport, and it like rolls up on the ends, and for the most part when the weather's nice, that's how we keep it. But this time of year we close the carport up. I wrap that inside cage with a tarp, and then even the outside carport gets a giant tarp on the lakeside because the wind is just so brutal.
Okay, so that is actually, that's actually right on top of it, so it's sealed.
Yes,
Okay.
and even if for whatever reason a little wind gets in, I still wrap inside the cage too, just to keep them as warm as possible. And inside there's lights. I have lights. I have their water bucket is an electric water bucket for the winter. You know, we unplug it in the summer, but in the winter we plug it in so their water stays water, not ice.
Okay, so our bylaws, we typically do, you deal with this bylaw when people are looking to keep chickens. So we have some conditions that we apply. I think you've answered all of our questions, but those would be typically imposed in our special permit, so food needs to stay in airtight containers, which it sounds like you already do. Any waste needs to be composted, which it sounds like you're taking care of. They need to stay in a sealed pen with room to graze. You guys have that set up through the
Yep,
the system
and
that
then the
you
weather's
use.
nice, because like I said, they are bougie, so even if in the morning, even if the weather's nice and the grass is still dewy, they'll come out, and if they feel that water on their hoofs, they go right back in.
I'm trying to remember what the rest of the conditions
I
are.
know, I just,
I don't have our,
There's usually a limit of 6
Yeah.
oh yeah,
chickens.
yeah, no more than 6 goats.
Maybe
Only the two, and they're both fixed.
Okay, all right.
Right.
And there's usually like a rooster.
No rooster, but that doesn't matter to you
Okay.
guys. I'm trying to remember what the rest of them are.
but that would be no breeding then.
I
But
mean,
they're
right,
fixed, they
they're
can't
fixed,
breed
they can't
anyway.
anyways, right?
Just your standard goat provisions.
So,
Come on, Marguerite, you can do this.
I can't remember what the rest of them are.
Is there, I guess, is there anyone who has anything else to say about this?
No, I
Pretty
think we would just
comprehensive.
need to add the condition around the,
Well,
Yeah.
I want to let the board know that Matt wasn't out here for this. He was out for something completely different, but Matt being Matt, saw the goats. And he came back to me and started talking about the goats, and I'm like, Matt, just pretend you never saw them. We've never had a problem, we've never had a complaint, we never knew they were there, so.
Oh, I think that's the one that we typically do is say a time limit. So this didn't come before us based on a complaint?
No,
No.
no.
So I guess that's a question for the board. Do we want to impose a
I don't
renewal
think-
period or we?
I don't think we need to.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that if we're not, if it wasn't a complaint to begin with. All right, well then, if there's any other conditions that typically apply to chickens,
They don't lay eggs.
no? Okay,
You're not milking them, right?
No, they don't, because we fixed them so young, and because she never got pregnant, she'll never be able to produce.
Probably want to have like a condition around you can't sell the milk.
We can't.
She doesn't
it's a totally different
produce
use.
milk.
Yeah. Okay, no, I'm just trying to brainstorm.
I know, it's our first goat case.
You
My
ready?
husband wished me good luck on the goat case.
Yeah. They're just so lovable. Like, they love our dog, they play with our dog, teach our boys responsibility. They get up in the morning and get them up and wake them up and feed them in the morning, and it's just, never thought, I don't know.
I was dead set against them. I didn't want them. She got what she wanted, and now I'm in love with them.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, you see more.
They're loves, you
I
know.
do like that they leash them
Yeah.
somehow, I don't know, but so they can't roam into other property.
You'd be amazed at how they tangle those leashes. I don't know how they jump over each other. It's knots, but we do have to go out and untangle them, but they are contained.
All the time we've had them, they've never. Day one when we were first trying to kennel it, they got away from us. But besides that, they've never gotten away. They've never eaten any of my neighbor's plants or my plants. Or they're really dumb dogs. They're like dumb, lovable dogs.
Sound better than the turkeys that grow my.
Anybody in the audience that has any questions or wants to speak on?
Well, Barry's got all kinds of.
Okay, what's the wish of the board?
I'll make a motion that we approve the requested special permit without any renewal period, but with the condition that the Board of Health agent needs to issue, go to the property and issue an approval letter within 60 days. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
60 days? Jack, you can let him know?
Yeah, he's away right now, but I'll talk to him on Monday.
60 days sufficient time?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sean will go out there the next days.
All right. And the other chicken condition, other than no rooster.
A second?
No second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
I guess you're gonna let the animal out.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Let's see how many more of these you can do.
I'm not gonna really be able to have time to write this.
Yeah, all right, I'll do it.
Want my notes?
Sure.
Thanks.
Motion to open case number 4340.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Public hearing in the Holland Town Hall, Conference Room B, Room 301, third floor, 10 Pearl Street on November 6, 2025, at 7:36 PM on a petition of, I'm gonna roll in this, Madashi? Madashi LLC, doing business as Subway, represented by Attorney Gary Crimmins, case number 4340, for special permit on the Town of Stoughton zoning bylaw, November 18, 2015, as amended. Section 3.0 use regulations, section 3.1 principal uses, 3.1.2 permitted uses, D retail, trade, and restaurant item number 6, fast order food establishments in order to operate a 14-seat Subway restaurant located at 345 Washington Street, further identified in Census Plan 56, Lot 103 in the General Business District Zone at Stoughton. Any person desiring to receive further notice concerning this petition are provided, as provided by the general rules of the zoning board of appeals, should file a written request containing their name and address to the board. Petitioner is represented or any other person desiring to be heard in this matter should appear at time and place designated. Sherman Upper Chairman, Patriot Ledger, issues number October 22nd, 25, and October 29th, 25.
Motion to waive the reading of the abutters and to take the answers to question 8 as written.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And let them read that in. Does that have to be ready? Jack,
Probably.
okay.
Okay. October 21st, 2025. Attorney Barry R. Crimmins, 909 Washington Street, Stoughton, Mass. Proposed Subway fast food restaurant at 345 Washington Street, Stoughton, Mass. 02072. According to the Town of Stoughton zoning bylaws, section 3.1.4, table of use regulations, special uses, retail, trade, and restaurants, a special permit granted by the Stoughton zoning board of appeals is required for the use. Building permit application for this proposed restaurant can be reviewed as soon as a special permit granted by the zoning board of appeal has been obtained. If you need anything else pertaining to this project, please don't hesitate to call me. Jack Erickson, Building Commissioner. Okay. Mr. Crimmins, would you like to explain what they want to do?
Sure, thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board, good evening. For the record, Attorney Barry R. Crimmins of 909 Washington Street in Stoughton. I'm here with Mr. Harry Patel, who is the manager of Madashi LLC, which is the operator and franchisee of the Subway restaurant that he's looking to have at the 345 Washington Street location. If you're not familiar with that location, it is in between the Wendy's on the left and Papagino's on the right, if you face it. Currently, there are 4 units in the building. The far left has a beauty parlor, I guess, if that's the expression. Far right has Gentle Dental. There's a Chinese restaurant on the left middle, and the Subway would go in the right middle. If you were to look at the site plan that was submitted with the application, all 4 of the units are all the same size. They're all, need my cheaters for this one. The building altogether is 6,120 square feet, so each unit is 1,530 square feet. As indicated in the legal notice, the Subway restaurant will have 14 seats. Harry previously had the Subway just down the street where the Dunkin' Donuts is, next to McDonald's at 438 Washington Street. He operated at that location for 12 years. He has approximately 6 other between Subway and other restaurants, so he's very well experienced in the field. Simply looking to move from the previous location where he was, again next to the McDonald's, up to the proposed location. As a fast order restaurant, it does require a special permit from this board, and as confirmed by the letter from Jack. We did also submit floor plans. They're very detailed. I don't know if the board has any questions on those, but if you do, certainly from an operational standpoint, Harry could answer any of those questions. If you're not familiar with a Subway restaurant, although it falls under the category of fast order food, you go in and you sort of go down the line, and you pick your bread, you pick your meats, you pick your toppings, and all of that. So it's not like saying, give me a number 9 or whatever the case may be. Beyond that, it's, as far as the application is concerned, the application is fairly straightforward. Again, it's an existing building that'll be moving into. He will, the contractor will have to do a tenant fit out for his space to prepare it for the Subway restaurant, which we're hoping to do, if all goes well, both tonight and in terms of the decision getting signed and filed. We'll start the process with Jack's office in terms of submitting the building permit application and building plans, but, you know, I don't wanna get ahead of us as far as that's concerned. Again, the site plan that we submitted gives you an idea of the footprint. If you're not familiar with the site, there's parking in front of the building, but there's also parking out back. That's why you see, in terms of the total number of spaces, the property, the required number of spaces is 23, but there are 34 spaces on site. So there should be plenty of parking. It is certainly not an easy site to get in and out of, depending on where you're coming from. If you're coming from Stoughton Center, you have to take a left in. I was down there today and they're literally doing the sidewalk right in front of the space today. You know, putting in the granite curbing for that. So, I know I, for one, generally, typically avoid that area during the construction, but I did go down there today just to take a look at things. But with that, as I said, and not to presume anything, but the application is fairly straightforward, but we're happy to answer any questions that the members may have.
Jeff?
Seems very straightforward to me. No questions.
Jack?
I don't have any questions.
Margaret?
Is it vacant right now, the space you're
His
using?
space is vacant, the other three are all occupied.
You said it's 345 or 341?
345.
Yeah, I'm not sure, are there multiple
Yeah, there's
numbers at that location? So
339 to 345.
That's right, that's
It
right.
is-
Yeah, so, yeah,
So you said it's the right middle,
yep.
but this is 345 on the end.
It's the end one, I think.
It's where that girl had that used clothing or something.
It's not the middle one.
Miss Apia was
It's
there.
the end
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
It's the end one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the one towards the Wendy's side.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay, my apologies.
It's okay, I just,
This
Are
one,
you-
yes.
Okay.
and I haven't been to that Dunkin' Donuts in a little bit, but are you not operating where?
No,
you-
we close the location, I believe, end of June.
Oh, okay. Really don't well, but better. Okay, so I was just curious about the potential, whether you've done any potential assessment of conflict, but it sounds like you own the other locations.
Correct. I mean, a franchisor will not allow two locations that close at each other.
Franchises what?
They will not allow two subways in so close proximity of each other.
Do you own the one in Cobb's Corner?
No, that's not us. We have other ones in Quincy and downtown Buxton.
And you don't own the one by, IKEA?
That's not us either.
Right. I don't have any other questions.
Okay. Okay, they'll have to put grease traps and everything in there.
Yeah, we're meeting with Larry to review exactly what is required, but he told Harry's contractor to follow up with him after we saw what this board did.
And I know you're telling me there's 34 parking spots,
Mhm.
but that's total.
Correct.
When you're figuring the 30, what did you say, 31, is that considering all the other stores in there?
Yes, because we, if you look, Sherm, at the plan, We showed what each tenant would be required to have, as well as the restaurant. The other three would all be based on square footage, right? The restaurant, as you know, is one space for every 3 seats, so that since there's only 14 seats, the restaurant's only required to have 5 spaces. The other 3 units, because they're all retail, are each required to have 6, so that's a total of 23 required and 34 provided. So if I could just follow up with Marguerite's point, and so we have the address correct as 345, but I misstated the location of the unit.
No, I checked that, so
Yeah.
that's fine, I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure it was the one I was in.
Yeah.
What's the hours of operation you're looking for?
It's going to be 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
7 days a week.
7 days a
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Okay.
7 days a week.
Correct.
You probably have more parking there than you did at the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, there's not a lot of parking at that other location.
And it's in the rear as opposed to.
Yeah.
Anybody in the audience? What's the wish of the board?
Make a motion that we grant the special permit as requested, noting the hours of operation to be 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Sunday.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
How'd you get away that easy?
I don't know. Well, Jack wrote that nice letter for me.
So, that was the last one to wait, and we'll just kind of close.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I mean, I haven't met one in a while.
Do you want to draft?
Are you guys down is this the full complement of the board?
No, we have one more.
You do have one more.
Emil.
Oh, right, okay.
And he couldn't make it tonight.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Supposedly we get more, but they have to
Yeah.
post it and
Yeah.
Maybe by our next real meeting,
You know how this election
January
works.
15th? What do you think?
No, it's especially now heading into this time of year, and, you know, if one of you couldn't make it tonight, the meeting couldn't go forward, so it's just,
yeah, no, it's,
I mean, I remember the days of the Target project when you'd sit all 10 members, 5 regular and 5 alternates, all 10 would sit on the hearing, you know?
You still live in
Because
Stoughton.
it went a year and a half, remember? So, what's that?
I said, you still live in Stoughton, you could be a member.
It's true.
Or recruit people there.
Well, no, I wouldn't mind trying to recruit people. We're trying to find another member for the housing authority, but,
oh, well, the other committees are down too?
yeah.
There's not a lot of them I know.
All right, thanks, everyone. Have a good night.
Right.
Bye-bye.
See you, have a nice Thanksgiving.
Motion to
Thank you.
case
You too,
number
Sean. Happy Thanksgiving,
4337.
everyone.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Just read.
This is dated November 5th, 2025. Hi, Kristen. We would like to continue 46 Britton Avenue, case number 4337 to November 20th. Thanks, Samantha Cripps.
If you're not,
That's not a good date from what I've been told.
Yeah, there's a good chance I won't be at it. And there's also a chance I could be, but it doesn't make sense to continue it. There's a chance I might not be, and we don't know Neil's status, right?
so the next available meeting is January what?
15th,
Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm sorry.
all right?
You want to just,
Thursday the 20th. Well, no, well, we can't do that, right?
yeah, January 15th, okay?
Yeah, nothing in December. January 15th.
Motion to continue case number 4337 to January 15th at 7:30 PM.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. The We have a, I lost my foot page.
Oh, that's me. Okay. What case number is that?
We don't have a,
You might have it on the last one, right?
Yeah.
we have a request
Oh,
for,
wait a minute, should be doing, no.
What's all about?
No.
Wasn't on that one either.
Oh, here it is.
Here it is, 3949.
3949? Motion to case, open case number 3949.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye. So do you have, are you satisfied with the,
Yeah,
Good
now it looks like
response.
we have everything we need now to get the rest of the,
okay, motion to release the final bond of $34,606 in case number 3949.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You need to sign anything, Sean?
Thank you.
Was that you guys?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We sent the release.
I think we sent the release form by email.
Just to not
Yep.
submit it with your stuff?
I thought, yeah, I sent it again this morning. I don't know, gee.
I think Christian has it, I'm not sure.
So I'll make a motion that Sherm can sign on behalf of the board with regard to.
Oh, no, there was, wasn't there,
3949.
didn't she leave something here?
None.
Oh, no, that was.
This is the
that was-
full deposit, it needs to be notarized.
Yeah, we already got that.
Okay.
So
Wait,
we
you have to
don't
do
have
it for the
but
30, you have to do it,
Christian already has that.
okay. But you've got to do it for the new one, the new amount.
This is
No, no, she
for that.
already did, I think you already signed it, right?
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He signed it before the meeting, because Kristen didn't want to hang
Okay.
out.
Okay.
It has to be notarized.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
She
okay.
has
So
to make
we can
sure
hold
they
on to this
signed it.
copy.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry it took so long.
No problem.
Glad we got it fixed.
I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So what was the, oh, that wasn't,